There is one belief inside your mind right now that is quietly destroying every opportunity you touch. It is invisible, it is silent, and it has been with you since childhood. Most people will never discover it. But the ones who do, their entire reality shifts overnight. Stay with me, because what I am about to tell you will crack open everything you thought you knew about success. Here is the truth no one talks about. Deep in your subconscious, there is a belief that whispers to you every single day. It says this: you must suffer to succeed. You have been conditioned to believe that success requires pain, that wealth must be hard, that if something comes easy, it cannot be valuable. This is the poison. Think about it. When someone offers you an opportunity and it sounds too good, what do? You reject it. Why? Because your mind has been programmed to distrust ease. You have been taught that struggle equals worth. So you choose the harder path, even when a simpler one exists. Let me give you an example. Imagine a young designer named Lucas. Lucas spent years working 16-hour days, believing that his suffering proved his dedication. He wore exhaustion like a badge of honor. But here is what he did not see. While he was grinding himself into the ground, another designer named Maya worked 6 hours a day, focused only on high-value clients, and earned 3 times more. The difference: Maya never believed she had to suffer. She believed in strategy, not struggle. Your belief system is not protecting you. It is sabotaging you. The hidden psychology of worthiness. Now let me go deeper. This belief does not just affect your work. It affects everything. Your relationships, your health, your self-image. Because when you believe you must suffer to deserve success, you also believe you must prove your worth constantly. Here is what happens. You say yes to things you hate. You tolerate people who drain you. You stay in situations that crush your spirit because leaving feels too easy. And easy in your mind equals wrong. Let me tell you a story. There was a man named Robert. Robert grew up in a household where his father worked 3 jobs and barely smiled. His father believed that rest was laziness, that joy was a luxury. So Robert learned the same. He built a business and it succeeded. But he was miserable. Every morning he woke up with a knot in his stomach. Every night he collapsed from exhaustion. And when someone asked him why he did not hire help, he said, "Because I need to earn this." Earn what? His own peace. His own freedom? One day, Robert's daughter asked him, "Dad, why do you always look so tired?" And in that moment, something broke inside him. He realized he was not building a life. He was building a prison. And the bars, they were made from a belief he never questioned. Robert made a choice. He let go of the need to suffer. He hired a team. He took Sundays off. And guess what happened? His business grew faster than ever before. Because he finally stopped believing that his worth was tied to his pain. The successful ones who broke free. Let me show you something powerful. The people you admire, the ones who seem to have it all, they are not special because they work harder. They are special because they rejected this belief early. Take Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest men in history. And what does he do? He reads. He thinks. He makes decisions. He does not glorify hustle. He glorifies clarity. He once said, "I insist on a lot of time being spent almost every day to just sit and think." Sitting, thinking, not suffering. Or look at Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She became a billionaire by asking herself one question: what if I stopped doing what I am supposed to do and started doing what actually works? She did not build her empire through suffering. She built it through smart decisions and self-belief. She trusted ease. She trusted flow. And here is the pattern. Every successful person who reaches the top and stays there has one thing in common. They do not romanticize struggle. They respect effort, yes. But they do not worship pain. They understand something most people never learn. Success is not about how much you suffer. It is about how clearly you think. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. But if you program it with the belief that you must earn your existence through struggle, you will always be fighting yourself. You will sabotage ease. You will reject opportunities. You will stay stuck, not because you are not good enough, but because you are unconsciously loyal to suffering. The truth that changes everything. Now, here is the truth that will set you free. You do not need to suffer to be worthy. You never did. That belief, it was planted in you by a world that benefits from your exhaustion, by systems that profit when you stay small, by people who could not break free themselves, so they taught you that freedom was not possible. But it is. The moment you release this belief, everything shifts. You start making decisions from clarity, not fear. You start choosing ease over struggle. You start trusting yourself. And when you trust yourself, you stop waiting for permission. You stop needing validation. You stop proving and start becoming. This is not about working less. It is about working differently. It is about understanding that your value is not determined by how much you bleed. It is determined by who you choose to be. The wealthy do not think like the poor because they have more money. They have more money because they think differently. And the core difference is this: they do not believe they must destroy themselves to deserve success. They believe success is their natural state. And so it becomes your new beginning. So let me ask you this. What would your life look like if you stopped believing you had to suffer? What would you do if you trusted that success could be simple? What would you choose if you knew deep down that you are already worthy? The answer to those questions is your future. But you will only reach it when you break the chains of this one belief. When you stop glorifying struggle and start honoring strategy. When you stop proving your worth and start embodying it. This is not about motivation. This is about liberation. You have spent your entire life carrying a weight that was never yours to carry. And today you can put it down. You can choose differently. You can decide that from this moment forward, you will no longer sacrifice your peace for approval. You will no longer trade your joy for validation. Because here is what they never told you. The life you want is not on the other side of suffering. It is on the other side of belief. Break the belief and watch everything change. Your move,